to generate successful sales, you need 3 specific points. Your attitude is really important, because if you don't have the right attitude, the other guy was talking about the passion from the people who's working here. The people who are still working here is passionate. If they are not passionate, they are not working here. They go to other companies or they leave the company. So if you don't have the right attitude to generate sales, you will never be successful. Why? Which is the worst thing that could happen to anybody in sales?
You get rejected.
You are rejected every day from many people. Do you remember in your disco last time?
That never happened.
No? So other things is skills. Any of you know somebody, have meeting or met somebody who has incredible skills of sales that can sell sand to somebody in the desert?
Yeah. My CEO, yes.
Your CEO? Yeah, right. And it's funny, but what do you think? This is the only solution in order to create the sales successfully, or can you create other activities? So skills is something that you can learn. Also, you're born with the skills, but you have to practice your skills. And you have to try to understand which skill do you have and what do you need to learn or improve in order to get successful in sales, right? And the other thing is tools. Everybody already in this kind of companies, in technological companies, in this moment, is thinking that the tools is the great secret to get success. It's a terrible word. It's a bluff.
What are tools?
What kind of tool? What is a tool for you in sales? What tools do you know?
I think about,
For example,
CRM or
CRM, yeah, there are many people betting for Salesforce, HubSpot, Insidely. So hundreds, everybody is creating all day new CRMs. So there are same main rules that you have to remember always. First is that rules of sales are, all sales are personal. So it's always person who is selling to other person. Doesn't matter that your channel of the sales process is online. Doesn't matter. You are building something to convince other to take the decision to buy, right? So the people from here in sales who are talking about always gains and pains, the need and expectations of my potential customer. And what the people in sales, what your customer is buying, never is buying a product. Your customer is always going to buy the benefit that he thinks is going to get. So when you need to write your, do you want to sign the next contract with me and my company are going to pay the biggest salary that you can imagine? You don't have a pen, it's 1 million, and you will pay it. So which is the cost of this model?
for me it's now gold.
It's gold. Now, do you know which is the cost of this bottle of water in any airport?
3 euros.
3.5 euros, maybe?
Yeah.
It's a bit expensive. I bought one this morning in €1. So how is possible that you pay so much? Because you have the opportunity, you are in a space where you can buy all the bottle of water, but you will pay what you need. And this is how to create the opportunity. You can create it, and you can manage this activity. So the most important thing that you have to remember is always, never customer is going to pay for your product. Always is going to pay for some benefit that he thinking he's going to get. Right? This is the most important thing in sales that you have to understand. So if you don't identify the opportunity of the Spanish market, every market, right? You don't understand that your potential customer is going to receive some benefit, you will never close the deal. I began this talk asking you about what do you think about the Spanish market. The Spanish people is absolutely different where you're from? Or the Polish people is absolutely different from us, or not? Come here. What mean?
Visually?
Yeah, visually, yeah, for sure. It's a Polish friend, right? A bit taller than me, normally. The Spanish are not so, we are small ones.
Speak for yourself.
It's not blonde, yeah, I know. And the average of the Spanish guys, you know? Pedro, you are like me, so no.
I'm taller, you know that.
1 or 2 centimeters, doesn't matter, right? Polish people, what do you think? What is the most important thing for the Polish people?
The same as.
The same words. What is the most important thing for them? To work, for example.
The most important thing.
Doesn't matter if you are working in IT or doesn't matter. What is the most important people from somebody from Poland, from somebody from Spain or Spanish? So you should know.
The most important.
What is your
What
problem? What is your problem?
What is
For
mine?
example, what is your problem? What is your company?
Well, it's not a product. No,
It's a service.
It's donations. Yeah, it's a service.
That doesn't matter. It's a service. And what are you selling?
We encourage people to make donations for corporates to make donations to causes that matters to the community.
Okay. What do you think is most important? If you want to engage us, how will you do it?
Both of you. I think
Yeah, both of
exactly
us.
the same.
Do you think that we have the same needs? Do you think that we have the same expectations? Do you think that we have the same pains? What do you think? It's normal or not normal? We are commons. How old are you?
24.
24.
No, because he would probably, in my case, without service or a product, in my case, he would support differently than you would support.
Why? This is an
Because
hypothesis, right?
It's not about
It's an
Spanish or
hypothesis, right?
Polish, I think. It's about also the age group.
Yeah, but taking age aside, like,
So do you think that somebody from Spain in the same age that he
He will support
be-
other causes than yours because there is perhaps other issues in Poland that matter to people in Poland, while in Spain there are other causes that matter to people in Spain. So you need to understand what people support here or what people support in Poland.
Yep.
Right?
That's right. And this is what you have to do when you're planning something, go to the market. What's happening normally? Normally, you decide to go to any country. You normally go to any country and decide to go directly to the market. And you don't try to begin to think first, which is how to engage the customer. How are they? How is the Spanish people? How is the Polish people? How is from England or Menorca? It's different from Badajoz and from Badajoz. No, it's different people from the south, but from any Iceland, from Spain, absolutely. We have 17 counties, regional counties, and regional governments. We are absolutely different, all of us. But I'm absolutely different like you, or like everyone. You know? So we have to try to identify which are the common points that we have in order to create a mass actions and a mass market activity that engage everybody. But if you don't try to identify exactly what is happening in every country or in every county, it will be really, really, really difficult to engage them.